for the troops. Am I right? Anything for the troops. What will actor, and while he's here, the next guest, Robert Davi, we'll get him to do something mildly PG-13 vulgar for the troops. Thank you very much. We're going blue here. Thanks, everyone.
And I'm Roger Hedgecock. Welcome back to the Roger Hedgecock program and to Troopathon. We're going to do this kind of live sort of joint broadcast. And Melody Morgan is with me as a co-host. And again, we're asking you to make that phone call and to make that contribution. The phone number is 866 twice, 866-866-6372. And Melanie, we have a very special guest.
We certainly do. Robert Davi joining us live in person. He made the drive all the way down from Los Angeles. He is, of course, a TV and film actor. He is a activist. He is a huge troop supporter. You know, you might have seen him.
This guy is a movie star. Come on, I have seen this guy on the screens all over the place.
Goonies,
He's in every movie I love.
License to Kill, all of these were terrific movies.
I have something that I'm even more excited about that I think is really what I did initially as a kid, is sing. So I'll have an album that'll be coming out at some point and that I'll make an announcement with. It's called Davi Sings Sinatra on the Road to Romance. And
I saw actually a piece on the television news about that, and we wanted to congratulate you. That is going to be very exciting.
Yeah, if you go to Robert Davi The Wave, you can hear some of the clips from it.
But you're also what people don't.
I hope to perform for the troops.
Yeah.
Once the album's released, I hope to do a USA tour for the troops and really bring back that old Great American Standard songbook to all you guys out there. I'd love to do that more than anything.
What are some of the tunes you're doing on that?
Day in, day out. I've got The World on a String, In the Wee Small Hours, The Best Is Yet to Come, Witchcraft.
The great songs.
All the great American songbook.
Sure, that's great.
Yeah.
What people don't know about you, though, is that you've been a steadfast supporter not only of our troops, but of our event here at Troopathon. This year we happen to be at the Richard M. Nixon Library, and we're thrilled to be here. But you have done so much all across the country in support of your causes, conservative causes, and mainly patriotic causes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, as a kid, you talk about the support of the troops. You know, life sometimes depends on what you grow up around. And the world I grew up around was a father who was a Sicilian, an American Sicilian. His father was Sicilian American. And his father, my grandfather, fought in World War I as an Italian, still not an American citizen, for the Army, U.S. Infantry, got 2 Purple Hearts and an oak leaf cluster. My father enlisted in the United States Navy, World War II, after Pearl Harbor. Him and his friends, he said, let's go enlist. I think he was 17 or so. His ship was then torpedoed, and he was in the water for 3 days. He had a post-traumatic stress syndrome his whole life. He never talked about his experience, but every 4th of July, every Memorial Day, and every Veterans Day, I remember as a young boy, he would put on his Navy uniform and raise the American flag. Now, it was because of in honor of the troops and in honor of his service in the country, but also because I think he wanted to show my mom he hadn't gained a pound since he was 17 and a half. And I think that was his little nod to her. But I grew up with that, and all my uncles who fought in the Battle of Midway. So it was a different time, and history. We were taught history different, and there was a respect for this country that has absolutely, over the years, I've seen be eroded. And that's a frightening thought, and I will fear for the future, for my kids, and for the country. You know, we can have a lot of political discourse, and a lot of it's a clown act sometimes, but at the heart of this is we are really in a nation in peril. And I think that this next election is very, very difficult, and one thing we can do, and we have control of, is that's helping the troops. So whatever you can do, however you can dig into your pocket, please, to send some of these packages over there to show them that we care, because it's not an easy thing. And God bless all of you out there serving our country.
Yeah, amen.
Robert, thank you very much. You've driven all the way down from Los Angeles. We are here in Yorba Linda, California, to make your special pitch for these care packages. We're asking people to please donate, whether you do it online at troopathon.org or go to 866-866-6372. you're going to get a live operator there, and you can make your contribution. But we have contributions coming in at an increasing pace. Still not what we need, though, to at least get to where we were last year. We raised $700,000 last year on this broadcast. We need the donations to start coming in at a faster pace.
What are you at right now?
We're at almost 100,000.
Okay, and you have how many hours left?
We have about, what, 4 or 5 more hours? I've lost track.
I've lost track. Well, 4 more.
Four more.
No, he knows how many. The
Yeah,
floor director there, he's not down to the minute. He knows.
Well, that's got to be stepped up.
We got to
bit.
step up.
That's
Exactly.
got to be stepped up quite a bit. And listen, Andrew offered jumping out of the plane. How much was it for without a parachute?
$5 million.
$5 million without the
Sick one that
parachute.
came up with that idea.
And I think we should have an SE Cup calendar.
Oh, an
And I
SE Cup
think
calendar.
that would sell quite a bit. An SE Cup
I can
calendar.
see her turning red
I
sitting
think
over
would be
there.
terrific.
You know, she's a good girl, folks. We're not
She's
talking
marvelous.
dirty here. We leave that
That's
to the
not
wieners
dirty.
of the world.
Well, that's true.
That's not dirty. That's
no,
artistic.
It's
you go.
artistic,
Thank you.
exactly.
Yes.
Now, how about lunch with Robert Davi?
If somebody's out there wanting to do it, I'm absolutely thrilled to. You guys name the price.
$5,000.
$5,000 will go to lunch. We'll go to my cigar club, have a cigar if you smoke cigars. I'll bring you down to Capitol Records. $5,000, somebody does that, we'll give you a nice little day out.
Yeah, have some fun with
out in
Robert
LA.
Davi. Talk about hanging out.
We'll be
know,
hanging out.
you-
Old
hanging
school.
out.
You may not know this, Roger Hedgecock, but the Cigar Club in Los Angeles is where all of the big movers and shakers in Hollywood hang out.
Wow.
The big producers, the actors, you guys that all love to smoke cigars.
Well,
you
we don't
go
like
there.
to smoke cigars.
Well-
I've cut that back way back because of the singing now.
Oh,
but
that's
I do
right.
it for the troops there. I'm a founding member of
there
the
you go.
club. It's called the Grand Havana Room. And it's a great place to
Can
kick
I get
back.
to play cards with Damon and those guys?
Yeah, well, they're playing someplace else, I think.
Well, is there another place where the poker's going on?
There are
Toby
some poker
Maguire,
games.
those guys.
There's some poker games happening.
866-866-6372 is the phone number to call, and we want to make sure that every single man and woman who's serving in Iraq and Afghanistan gets a care package. We'd love to be able to break the American record for sending our care packages overseas. Move America Forward's been involved in this effort for the last 4 years now. But we need your help, and we need your help right now, because if we don't get there, I'm afraid that our troops are going to feel neglected, and I'm afraid that if that happens, that their morale will go down. They do so much for us. They put on that uniform every day. Right now in Iraq, it is about 120 degrees in the shade. I know, because I've been there myself, under fire, under attack while we were there. It is not a pretty place. But however, there have been tremendous strides made there and in Afghanistan, but it has only been because of American treasure that has been spilled. We are asking for your help right now.
I thought yesterday when the president made the announcement about drawing down on the troops in Afghanistan, what if you were a person not being drawn down and you were being left there in this so-called drawdown time, and your parents and brothers and sisters and people back home, you know, just think of the worry. I think it's just extraordinary that you get a chance, folks, to get this package of home. This isn't just the stuff, you know, and Robert Davi was talking about this isn't just the stuff, it's the love, it's the home, it's America in a box coming to you. It's saying we haven't forgotten you. That's what you can do at 866-6372.
Or you know, you can donate on the click button there
Oh,
at
that's right.
Troopathon.org. If you're computer proficient, all you have to do, really, it's so simple. It's even I can do
See,
it,
there
Roger.
you go. There you go.
And if anybody's ever traveled and been away from your homeland for any length of time, you know getting something from somewhere, from back home, is how great that is when you open that box. Imagine what these troops will feel like.
We're going to take a break. I'm Roger Hedgecock. We'll be back after this.
God bless.